Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be checking out one transmog farm I think you should be doing. Let us begin. Hey, so today we're going to be checking out the gold farm of the Black Fathom Deeps. This is located within 𝐆𝐀𝐌𝐄 and literally in the top left of the actual map. What you're going to be wanting to do is just jump inside the instance, and altogether what we'll be doing is just by running in and resetting the instance by taking all of the mobs out. However, there is one little side note that I would actually highly recommend when it comes towards farming this actual dungeon up, is by one little keynote thing, which is you probably want to do it on a druid, because they have the dreamwalk ability to get in and out of the instance relatively fast. This is because if you are with your druid, you can, once you're at the end, you can literally just teleport out, teleport in, go back into the instance really easily, except having to double back if you're another type of class. You can always do this with your monk's meditate ability as well. However, it is best done with a druid because their high mobility and speed to go along with that. Along with everything else, this dungeon is not that hard in order to do and doesn't take that long. But realistically, you're going for a few keynote items, which if we go over towards Transmog and we go over towards Black Fathom Deeps, we can see that one of the items is the Axe of the Enforcer, which is 249,998 gold. The next one is the Tree Bark Jacket of 39,000. The Martyr's Chain, 917, Doom Spike for 5,000 gold, the Excavator's Blade for 600, the Onyx Claymore for 120,000, the Grim Claw for 74,000, the Crested Scepter for 70,000, the Staff of Freya for 2,600 gold, and also the Staff of Blessed Seer for 23,000 gold. Overall, this gold farm is really good, and overall I would highly recommend farming it up if you really want to go for high ticket items, because the Axe of the Enforcer, the Tree Bark Jacket, Onyx Claymore, and also the Staff of the Blessed Seer, those ones tend to sell relatively well. The reason that the values are so high is because the drop chances are so low. However, not many people actually farm this particular dungeon. This is because it literally has the most pain in the bum way of farming it. But if you are able to get over it, i.e. with a druid, in order to actually farm it more effectively with your dreamwalk ability, you'll be more likely to actually get a hold of these keynote items and have less chance of problems occurring when selling these on the auction house, as the majority of the time when you're actually farming this up, it's not actually that much of a big deal if you're like one of the only sellers on your server farming this all up. However, if we jump out of the actual instance and we go into our auction house, we can actually have a look at some of the items actually currently on my server. If we go into Worth It, pull it back up, and then just cross-reference for Axe of the Enforcer, we can see that it's currently up 5 of them for 249,000 gold. If we go to the Tree Bark Jacket, which has a better sell rate than the other one, which is 39,000 gold, there's only one available on the auction house. If we have a look at the Martyr's Chains, there's 5 of them on the auction house. And then if we go to the other high ticket item of the Onyx Claymore, there's 5 of them on the auction house, 120,000. And then we can have a look at the Grim Claw, which is apparently there is 10 on the auction house. Ooh, probably not the best item to get for BOE, because that's going to be a high amount of competition. But the Crested Scepter, we have a look, there is 1 of each on the auction house, 70,000 and 199,000 gold. If we have a look at the Staff Blessed Seer, the next one is 5 of them on the auction house, 23,000 gold. You get my gist. This is one of the go-to transmog farms if you want to go for high ticket items overall, and it works out really well for just anyone trying to get into the transmog market. If you can actually get over the annoying part of farming up in having to double back if you don't have a druid or a monk to meditate or dreamwalk, then you can put in the runs, put in the time, and get a hold of one of those high-end BOEs and then try and sell that on the auction house. Overall, this was my go-to gold farm for quite a long time, so I thoroughly am aware that it takes a while in order to get those BOEs. However, they do sell faster than most other transmog items from vanilla, so it is worth farming it up. And especially, it's not really meant for padding out the auction house, it's meant for those high ticket items specifically. That being said, guys, if you want to check out any other additional content when it comes towards video content, resources, gold making, everything, then you please feel free to go over towards the Patreon. Other than that, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.